Hey there viewers, are you eating celery? I know, not the way to start a video. Most people see celery as that boring side veggie that comes with your chicken wings. Well, smarten up, because celery has all kinds of amazing health benefits, and the benefits vary depending on your gender. Why don't we talk about 6 celery benefits for men that you need to know about? Do they lower your blood pressure? What hormones can celery increase? Is there a special vitamin it's loaded with? Wait, does it actually make it easier to have children? We're talking all this and more. Number 1. It may increase your fertility. We're starting things off on a hot and heavy note. Too far? Oh, alright. We have to tread lightly around this topic. To put it simply, celery might increase a man's chances of having kids. The more you eat, the more you'll be able to, do it. The ability to have children is something both men and women think often about, especially as they get older. Male fertility has more to do with, sperm count. It also helps with motility, but you probably don't know what that is. Geez, first he's talking about celery, now he's throwing random science words at me. What kind of video did I click on? Just bear with me for a second. Motility is the ability for your body's cells to move properly. This is really important if you're going to reproduce. Celery can make a difference in these areas. You see, celery has a healthy balance of both vitamin C and phytonutrients. While vitamin C boosts fertility in its own way, phytonutrients reduce inflammation. Because of this, the antioxidant will decrease your risk of disease and improve your fertility. Studies have shown that animals who eat celery leaf extract have higher, sperm counts than those who don't. Mind you, the extract is a little more powerful than solid celery or celery juice, but don't let this stop you from eating more of this veggie. What's your favorite healthy vegetable? What's your favorite meal to eat it with? Sound off in the comments section and start a conversation with our Bestie community. Number 2. It lowers blood pressure. Celery can really do a lot of good for your blood pressure. This should make all the men watching this want to hop in the car and speed to the local supermarket. Why? Well, it hits home. Studies have shown that almost 80% of men ages 55 and older have some form of hypertension. What is that? Well, hypertension is a really classy way of saying your blood pressure is dangerously high. If you don't watch out, you'll develop heart disease and possibly die from a heart attack or stroke. So now that I've scared you a bit, try eating some celery. How can this be the answer, you ask? Well, it's all thanks to the nitrates, chemicals that are found in soil, air, and water. Since celery is almost 95% water, you're going to find a lot of this. Nitrates dilate your blood vessels and allow the blood to flow a little easier. This will lower your blood pressure and make your heart much healthier. In addition to the risk of heart disease, high blood pressure is also a reason why men are unable to perform, so to speak. That's as far as I'm going with that. But research shows that certain fruits and veggies, celery included, help men deal with this issue. Still with me here, veggie lovers? Yeah, I have a question. If celery is mostly water like you say, why don't I just drink a glass and save myself the misery of having to eat celery? I'll still get those nitrates, won't I? Not a bad point. This brings me to my next entry, actually. Number 3. Celery has lots of vitamin K. Another vitamin? Oh no, relax, gents. There is a lot vitamin K can do for your health, and eating celery gets you there quicker. Vitamin K takes care of the blood. It regulates the amount of calcium in your bloodstream and takes care of blood clotting. As for your bones, it helps with their metabolism. In other words, vitamin K can keep you alive and in healthy shape. 1 cup of celery contains 30% of your daily vitamin K requirement. Oh, you're still not a fan of celery, are you? Well, how about you try some kale, spinach, or turnip? There's plenty of vitamin K in those, and to be honest, they sound like they're right up your alley. No? Then try some celery and be happy. Especially if your doctor's been concerned lately about your blood clots and bone strength. Number 4. It helps digestive issues. This is probably the most powerful benefit celery has. Everyone has problems digesting, but let's be honest guys, your diet can be a bit better. With all the fatty foods we eat, whether it's burgers, fries, and pizza, it's no wonder we have so much trouble digesting. How many times have you felt constipated after a night out with the boys? Too personal? Alright, my bad. But this is why celery is your ideal choice. We've spoken about how much water celery has, and this will give bulk to your stool. There's a pretty picture, am I right? But it's not just water that's important. Celery's fiber also needs a bit of shine as well. Fiber is crucial for your digestive system. It keeps the digestive system going. This allows your foods to process easier. If you're not getting the proper amount of fiber, your food's not going down right. But there's other improvements. You'll also be having regular bowel movements. Oh joy! And I need to talk more about the antioxidants in celery. They lower inflammation and keep your digestive tract healthy. There are also compounds that will reduce your chances of getting ulcers. These are sores that develop on the lining of your stomach, intestines, and esophagus. Trust me, you don't want them. In other words, start eating more celery. Your digestive system will thank you. Before we continue, are you looking to get in shape? Would you like to try new foods that aren't celery? Here's 14 benefits of oats that will surprise you. Now, back to our list of celery benefits for men. Number 5. Celery might be an aphrodisiac. Now, don't get your hopes up just yet. There's actually a very limited amount of evidence to support this claim. But first, what the heck is an aphrodisiac? Well, it kind of goes back to the topic of you doing it. Aphrodisiacs are substances that increase a person's desire to do the deed, I guess you could say. Alright, that was cheesy. They stimulate you and get you in the mood for love. Alright, that was cheesy too. Anyways, I'll just move on. Pheromones are important with this too. These are hormones that operate outside of your body and contribute to, urges. Some experts claim that celery can act as an aphrodisiac, since it carries these pheromones. Unfortunately, not too much research has been conducted on this, so we really don't know for sure. I'd still eat more celery though. Number 6. It raises your androsterone. Again, something you probably haven't heard of. It's certainly not a common word around my dinner table, but there have been claims that celery has a lot of androsterone. This is a steroid hormone that helps your level of testosterone. This is a hormone that does a lot of different things in a man's body. It can help us build muscle and bone mass while increasing our mood for, the thing. And yes, women can get testosterone also, but it's normally converted into estrogen. Is your body covered in hair? Well, you have this hormone to thank for that. Androsterone contributes to a man's body hair. This is why men are generally hairier. The hormone can also be found in human sweat. Again, going back to the reproduction subject, because celery is said to have decent androsterone, there is reason to believe that the veggie will increase men's, drive in that area. But this is still up for debate. Several different studies have been done on the effect celery's androsterone really has, but there's no concrete evidence that it improves your urge to, has that joke run its course yet? I think it has. Vegetables are lifesavers, that's for sure. From keeping your heart healthy to helping your digestion. I bet you want to learn more about them. Well, I got a couple new things to throw at you right here. Check out our video on what eating cucumber every day does to your body. Or how about 9 of the most nutrient-dense veggies on the planet? Go ahead, pick one. Better yet, watch both. Learn about how to make your body healthier. Do you like celery? Has it had any of these effects that we mentioned? Let us know in the comments below.